why your life isn't changing. Are you feeling stuck? Does it feel like you have no direction? I assure you, everyone can feel like this. To transform your life, you need insight into the common barriers to change. I will unlock what those barriers as we progress, but first, I need to define a key term for you. It's called internal self-reflection. This is where we examine our thoughts, feelings, and motivations. The goal here is for you to understand yourself on a deeper level. You need to understand your actions, who you are, and what you value. This requires you look inwardly and ask the question, why do I do the things I do? As you reflect, you will unlock a deeper understanding of your authentic self. As you understand yourself better, I guarantee you will spark internal growth. This growth will lead you to making intentional and purposeful life decisions. These decisions will cause life changes. Now, let's explore the proven common barriers that are holding you back. Common causes. The most common causes why people feel stuck are fear and uncertainty, cultural and societal factors, negative self-image. These things will stop you from making changes in your life. Let's dive into each of causes to understand how to overcome them. Fear and uncertainty. The emotion of fear is the biggest roadblock, guaranteed, halting personal progression. As a natural response, every person handles it differently. Fear will arise from either a real or imagined threat. The note to unlock here is that fear is a natural, normal emotion that can arise from your own perception and not an actual threat. Examples: fear of loss, rejection, failure, humiliation, fear of the unknown. If you allow fear to paralyze you, you are prohibiting yourself from reaching your highest potential. I challenge you to make a shift in your mindset. The fear of regret or the fear of not living up to your highest potential should be at the forefront of your mind. Don't enable the momentary fear to create a long-term outcome. Overcoming your fear of the unknown will be a key factor to unlocking your highest potential. Cultural and societal factors. There are societal and cultural norms we live by that create an immense pressure to conform to. There are societal expectations on what a traditional life path should look like. For example, education, career, marriage, and family. These expectations instill a fear of judgment if you don't live up to them. What I would challenge you to do is to ask yourself, what does my life path look like for me? It's a deep question, I know, but it's important to have solid visibility to this for yourself, and to pass along life lessons of wisdom to you. In the end, it will be you who must live with the outcomes of the choices you made in life. Negative self-image. It's amazing how the impact a person's self-worth can steer their entire destiny. As a life coach, I'd love to share with you a true life lesson. The value you place upon yourself is the single most important metric that your life will be measured by. When you value yourself, you are content in your heart with who you are, with your higher power, and with the life you have been given. If you talk negatively to yourself or if you have a negative self-image, it will cripple you from making the most critical changes in your life. One of the easiest changes you can make in your life right now is when you find yourself initiating negative talk to yourself. I want you to stop and ask yourself, is what I am saying to myself positive and true? If the answer is no, you need to redirect and change your approach. The negative self-talk and negative image will rob you of the necessary confidence and courage to make changes. To change your life, you need to have the courage to change. Now that we unlocked the barriers that are holding you back, I want you to know, I have full affirmation in you and in your capabilities that you can overcome these challenges. Now that you have line of sight to what holds you back, you now have full control to set yourself free. What I want you to do is to internally self-reflect. You will come to discover and understand all your fears, uncertainties, and doubts. You will clearly see, I guarantee, the exact obstacles that have been secretly robbing you of making changes in your life. With this awareness, I want you to instantly make an intentional promise to yourself. promise yourself, I will no longer allow fear, uncertainty, or worldly expectations stop me from having the courage to change. Now imagine you are taking charge of your life and you fully understand your intrinsic motivation. You will then align life goals to your passions and values. And as you see positive changes occurring, the love and value you have for yourself will grow. It will grow and deepen as your life starts to align with who and all you are meant to be. As time goes on, your own loving kindness towards yourself will be impenetrable. You will persevere, you will overcome. And at the end of the day, when you reflect on where you are in this journey of life, you will be at peace. I guarantee you obtaining this end state is a life transformation. And it all starts with you. In summary, we discussed the following. First, start with unlocking the power of internal self-reflection practices such as journaling, meditation, finding expressive ways to be creative, and reflective writing. Next, make a commitment to yourself that living your best life takes priority over fear, culture, or society. Then, align your short and long-term goals, and any changes you need to make and tie them to your own unique values and goals. As we wrap up our summary, I want to express my gratitude for you taking the time to go on this self-exploration journey with me. It's my lifelong passion to share words of wisdom and loving kindness with you, where you will then pass these lessons on to others. My hope is that as you journey through this life, you know there are friends out there, like me, who hope the best for you. Change is on the horizon and you have the courage to change. If you found my advice helpful, please share with others. Until next time.